What's up, Morgan Knights, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. First question of the Q&A is, what are your favorite kinds of cookies? I like anything chocolate, to be honest. What is your favorite homemade bread? My brother's girlfriend made one that was really good. I forget what it was called, but it had chocolate chips, I think it might have had banana in it too. I'm not sure. But I will look that up, and maybe next time I can let you know what it was called. She sent it to me too. What's your favorite candy bar? Three Musketeers. What's your favorite ice cream? Probably a mint chocolate chip, cookies and cream. One of those two. I don't really have an in particular flavor that I like. I can tell you that I don't like strawberry very much. What is your favorite restaurant? 99 is the best. They've never disappointed us. What's your favorite homemade cooked meal? Probably cheeseburgers. That's my favorite food. What's your favorite kind of music? Usually whatever sounds good. If I had to put it into a category, probably pop or maybe rock, hip hop, something like that. Do you have a favorite all-time artist? I don't know. I'd probably, maybe Shawn Mendes or Selena Gomez. I don't think I could ever choose just one. There's a lot of very talented people out there in the music world. Do you have a favorite song? There's one song by Justin Bieber. Oh, how does it go? I can't think of what it's called. What the heck? And I just had the name in my head too. I'll get back to you on that one as soon as I can figure out what it's called. What instrument do you enjoy listening to? I've always had a thing for the drums. I tried taking lessons a couple years ago and I didn't like it at the time, but who knows, maybe in the future I'll change my mind. I've also always liked the guitar, which I do know how to play a very little bit of it, but not much. But what I do know is it's really fun. If you can meet any famous person, who would it be? Oh, gosh, I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know. I really don't know. There's a lot of people that I could think of, but I don't know. That's a good one. I'd have to think about that one a little bit. If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would it be? I've always wanted to go to California. I feel like it would be a really cool place to visit. I would love to be able to live there one day. I just feel like that's kind of where my future would be. Something about it has always drawn me there. I'm not really too sure what though. I guess I've always just felt like that's where I belong as far as in the world and living, but you never know. What's your favorite book you've ever read? Oh gosh, there was a series that I read in school and I don't remember what the series was, but it was about, I remember vaguely, the last one that I read was about a family of three boys and one girl who really wanted a dog, but the only way they could get a dog is if each person knew a lot about the breed, and whoever did know more about the breed of their choice than anybody else in the room won that opportunity to pick out the dog for their new family. What's your favorite movie you've ever watched? I tend to watch the Maze Runner series a lot. A lot of action and stuff like that. I like a lot of like action and adventure, so probably the Maze Runner series. Do you have a favorite movie star? Probably Levi Miller, who played in Pan from a while back. He's played in a couple other movies too. He's a young actor. There's a new one that he's recently done. I can't think of the name of that one at the moment. I think it was Streamline or something like that. You could look it up and see the previews. What's your favorite season? Probably, well, I would say winter, only because I love Christmas. What's your favorite flower? I think it's called a lily. I'm not sure. But there is a flower that I really love because it reminds me of my grandfather and of my cousin. What's your favorite car? Between the Tesla Model X and the Model Y, I really hope that I can test drive one of those cars. If I could test drive one today, I'd probably do the Model X. Can you or have you ever done a handstand? I used to try and do those when I was really little, but I haven't done one since because the next day I like really hurt my back. Like it felt very bruised because I kept falling forward on my back because I was never trained to know how to actually do those properly. What's your favorite thing to do with your grandmother? I don't really have anything in particular. Being able to spend time with her is my favorite thing, honestly. She's the only grandparent that I have, so I try to spend as much time with her as I can. Anything that we do together is probably my favorite thing. What do you think is the best age for anyone? Well, I know for myself, I've always liked the age 12. I don't know why, but I always have, so I would probably say age 12 is the best age because you're not completely out of being a child, but you're also not completely into transferring into your teenage slash growing up into adulthood. What do you enjoy doing the most? That's a tricky one. And I mean, I have a dog, so probably taking her for walks just gives me something to do outside, I guess. I watch a lot of YouTube as well, Netflix as well. Yeah, I'd probably just say anything that involves my Yorkie. I also really love spending time with my brother's girlfriend, who's pretty much my sister. She's amazing. What would be your perfect day? Oh gosh. I don't know. That's a really hard one. I've never thought about that. I don't know. If I had to come up with something for now, maybe just doing some kind of an activity? I don't know. I've never thought about that. That's a good one. I'll have to think about that maybe for next time. What is your favorite thing to bake? I like to bake cakes. Cupcakes are good too. Do you like to go to amusement parks? It depends on the day, honestly. I mean, I've been to Six Flags a few times. I went to Disney World one time, but I don't really remember it that much because it was such a long time ago. Um, I probably would wind up going back to Disney World though, because that was fun from what I can remember. What's your favorite item of clothing to wear? In the winter, sweatshirts are my go-to. As far as every day, in general though, I like sneakers. I don't know if that counts as clothing though. What is your goal at the moment? Oh boy. Um, I think my goal at the moment would be to, hopefully just to see where, this goes, honestly. I think that would be my goal at the moment. Just seeing what this channel, winds up becoming, and hoping that it, makes you guys happy, and hope that you're having as much fun watching. And I mean, I love doing it. I just started not that long ago, and I think I've finally found what I want to do with my life. If you could have one wish, what would it be? Oh gosh. To have one wish, I don't know. I don't really have a wish at the moment. I think I'm pretty much just happy with everything that I have. Yeah, I think I'm just happy with my life in general. Although I think now that I think about it, I think I would just wish for, just that maybe for this pandemic to kind of just be over. I think we're all just over it at this point. Yeah, I think that's what I would wish for. And yeah, that. Okay, so these Q&A questions are about Angela. First one is, what tricks or commands does Angela obey? Well, to be completely straight out front, she is very smart, in general, but she is still, in a lot of, like, potty training, and just not to chew on things, or just taking things from off of the floor. So I would say she doesn't really have too many, like, obeying commands that she, does at this moment. She just turned 8 years old, so she still has a lot to learn. If Angela had a superpower, what would it be? Oh gosh, probably super speed, because man, if you saw her run, you would be like, what in the world? My grandmother calls her Bullet, I call her Rocket. Are they an affectionate type of breed, or a very independent? She's independent for, like, getting her toys and, like, food and stuff like that. She's independent in certain ways, but a lot of the time, she's very affectionate, honestly. She's a cuddler. I mean, she doesn't have one mean bone in her body. Are Yorkies highly active or mellow? Both, honestly. As far as active goes, she's very active. She's a runner. She loves to play. Mellow also. I mean, right now she's sitting right next to me on the recliner. As you guys can see, she's right here. She's also very mellow. 50-50 for both, I would say. What is Angela's favorite food to eat? Well, here's the thing. According to every book that I have read so far on Yorkshire Terriers and dogs in general, specifically for her type though. Sorry, I get a tickle in my throat for some reason. People food is an absolute not okay at all for them to have, because for one thing, if you give them that and they get too used to like our food, the taste is way too rich for them. So the more they get used to you giving them table scraps, uh, the most likely they are to not even go near their food. And that is one of the many things that can cause diabetes. Yorkies are very easily prone to getting diabetes if you don't maintain their diet as well as you should. What motivated me to name her Angela? Well, one day I was at Target in our local mall, and I saw the name Angela on one of the cashier's name tags, and ever since that day I was like, wow, I really love that name, and I would one day either name my child that, or I would name my pet that. So that's basically what happened. It just seemed like such a very sweet, pretty name for anything and anyone. Who is her master? I would say I would say me, but also my mom. I would say it'd be between me and my mother. There's really nobody who's like her master in general. Um, she, she, I think for as far as the master thing goes, anytime that she makes a mistake, I would say just as long as somebody who's around just like tells her that's not okay, is pretty much as master as it gets around here. I mean, she is told right from wrong every single day. So, I mean, she doesn't have an in particular master or anything. Well, that concludes this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the questions and the answers. I apologize if I didn't have a straightforward answer for like two of them. At the moment, I can't think of what like two things are called, but next time I will make sure that I do know, if I remember to make sure. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe and turn on post notifications. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Bye. Guys, I just wanted to let you know that the song that I couldn't think of was called Anyone by Justin Bieber. That song is really catchy.